Welcome to 10 random facts about me. My foot just fell asleep. My foot just fell asleep. What is up, you guys? Welcome back. Today I will be doing this springish look that was inspired by one of the makeup artists that I follow on Instagram. Her name is Feste, and this is the look that I was inspired by. Is this very fun springy look. I didn't have the products to do it the exact same way. That, like, the orange I have isn't as bright, and the pink I have is way more of a neon. Hers is more like baby pink, but who cares? Is the look. Who cares? Also, her frecklers, her fleck. Oh my god, her freckles are real. Mine are not. But I show you how I do mine. So if you want to see that, I suggest you keep on watching, and I suggest that you subscribe, hit the like button, and maybe go follow me on Instagram too, because I do talk a lot of shit on stories. I like to view myself as an entertaining person. So if you like the idea of that, go follow me on Instagram. Anyways, let's get into the look and 10 random, very interesting things about me. Okay. All right, let's get going. I'll start with my eyeshadow. Yes, okay, I'm just gonna prime my lids with the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. I use it because I don't have anything else. I don't know what to say. The first random fact about me is that I love the whole fantasy genre. So, really, I think it started in high school when I started playing video games, and my brother introduced me to World of Warcraft. I got obsessed. Like, I literally got, like, I was one of those people who were like, I was a good student, I was ambitious, I didn't have straight A's, but I had good grades, you know? I played it for, I think, like 6 months or something, because I got so addicted, and it did start to show on my grades, and that freaked me the fuck out. So I just stopped, cold turkey stopped playing, and I still miss it. Till this day, I'm like, when should I start playing again? But I know that I'll get so addictive and so into it that I don't dare. I don't dare go back into it. I just realized I don't have an orange.
Great job, Natasha. This was literally your only job. Your only job was to make sure you had makeup.
Okay, I'm gonna fix this. I am going to go in with the Glossier Color Slide in Candyland. It's this orangey, glittery thing. Okay, so I'm just going to, how old was I in high school? Like, what year was it that I went to high school? I'm born in 91. Like, right after that high school thing, I think that was when the first Lord of the Rings movie came out. What the fuck, man? Okay, whatever. I saw the movies, I saw all 3 of them, and I just fell in love, and I watched them so many times. And then the Hobbit movies came out, and I watched those. So yeah, basically, I just love the whole fantasy genre. And if I could go back and play World of Warcraft again, I would. I don't see my adult life going hand in hand with playing video games 24/7. And I'm gonna just, since this is a cream product, I am going to blend that out with my finger. I actually just started reading a book that is part of a series, and that is, the genre is fantasy, and it's called The Wheel of Time. And there's 14 books, and each one is like between 800 and 1,000 pages. This takes me to my next random fact about myself, and that is the fact that I cannot read. I mean, I can read, but I can't read books because I have this thing where I fall asleep very easily, and reading books, for some reason, does that to me. It puts me in that space. I don't know why. I really try because my husband tells me that if I just do it, if I try, I can learn it. Like I can learn to stay awake. I am going to intensify this a little bit with this yellow shade in the Anastasia Riviera palette. This one right here, it's called Inheritance, to see if we can intensify it a bit. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Okay, what's next? Okay, my third random fact is a fear of mine that I don't believe that I share with too many people. I haven't heard too many people at least express this fear, but it's a very, very strong one for me. It's the fact that I have a very big fear of driving cars, okay? And it might sound ridiculous because I do have a driver's license. Quickly, I'm just gonna do my inner corner now, and I'm gonna go in with Palermo from the Riviera palette. It's right here. Yeah, so the story basically goes, I took my driver's license 2 years ago because we were going on a road trip in the States, and I thought, hell yeah, I want to drive. And then, so I took it very, very intensely. I did it, I think I did it all within like a month. And we go to the States. I actually drove, I mean, my husband drove like 80% of the trip, maybe even more. Because that was when I got out on the road was when I realized how fucking scary I thought that it was. I'm sorry, but like Americans drive like crazy, especially the fact that their cars are huge. There's so many lanes. Like the rules, some of the rules are fucked up. Like the exits are both sides on the highway, and it was too much. And when I came back home, I literally driven a car like 5 times, and this is like 3 years ago. I don't want to do it. And I think that I just need to take my time with things. And this was one of those scenarios where like, I just sped through it, did it a lot faster than I could handle. And it just ended up making me not want to ever do it again. So I don't drive. Anytime I think about like sitting down in a car, putting the seatbelt on, starting the engine, I honestly get so stressed. Like my head fills with anxiety and my lungs like feel like they will collapse. Like the fear that I feel about driving is a fear that I literally don't feel about anything else in my life. All right, so to me, it looks like she has some kind of a shiny color on the lid, just a tad bit, and a bit of a gloss as well. I don't know. So I think I'm actually gonna go in with the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette with this color that is called Vermeer. This one right here. It's kind of like this iridescent pinkish white, and I'm gonna apply some gloss on top of that to give it that glossy finish. Okay, next thing. Oh my god, this one is so bad. Yeah, I do have quite fluffy brows when I do decide to like put some gel or something in them and like just clean them up a bit. But I didn't used to have great brows. I'm actually, and I know that everyone used to overpluck their brows, but I am actually a little bit ashamed of what I used to look like. I will now show you pictures of what they used to look like, but I'm sure that like in real life, they were definitely worse. I'm gonna go in with the Tower 28 highlighter in No Shade. This is actually just basically like a Vaseline. It's clear. It's not even a iridescent highlight. And I'm gonna put that with my finger just on top of that middle lid color. I think that definitely overplucking my brows in high school was absolutely one of the reasons I got into makeup. Damage control, bitch. Damage control. I'm gonna do my brows very quickly. And I do soap brows, so if you don't really know what that means, I'll link my soap brow video in the description box for you to know what I'm talking about. Next random fact, 5th one, is I've got a matching tattoo with my brother. And it's my only tattoo. And it's, oh my god, how am I gonna show this? This is upside down. Oh my god, I'll insert a photo of it right here. It's weird because it's my one and only tattoo, and my brother has, well, basically the same one. So it's half of an avocado. My mom is not proud of this. She's definitely not proud. And it's waving, and his his part of the tattoo is also an avocado, and he's got the, what's it called? The shan. I'm gonna have to Google translate this. Give me a second. Seed? I don't know. Anyways, his avocado is waving back, and he's got the seed in it. So you basically understand that it's two halves. So I gave it to him as a birthday gift, and we both went and got this tattoo done, and it was my first one. And now I absolutely feel like I want to get more of them done, but I have a couple of ideas on what I want to do, and I'll probably do them here in New York very soon. Okay, brows done. So I quickly skipped over my base because it just takes so long, and I do the same thing every time. And now I'm gonna do some freckles. I'm gonna use this angle brush, like just a regular one from Anastasia, and I'm gonna dip the tip into the Milk Makeup Bronzer and create some faux freckles. Faux. Okay, so this next one is maybe a bit more like, I don't know, serious? Well, anyways, I don't know how many of you know, but I grew up in Sweden, and I don't look very Swedish. I know that much. I was born in former Yugoslavia. I was born in 91, at the end of 91, and there was a civil war. So me and my family had to leave the country. I was a refugee, basically, me and my family. And we actually applied to go to Canada first because I have a lot of extended family there, but we didn't get any visas for that. We were declined, and so we went to Sweden instead, which I'm very happy about. I'm very privileged to have grown up and lived in one of the best countries in the world. But yeah, my family still lives in Sweden. I consider myself Swedish, basically. I speak Bosnian, Serbian, Croatian, wherever you want to call it, and still speak the language with my sweet little fam. Okay, so I'm gonna go over this a little bit with my beauty blender because it got a bit too much. So I'm just gonna go over that, and then I'm actually going to go in with that same brush again, and I'm gonna pick the color Cypress Umber, which is this very deep brown, and I'm just gonna take the tiniest bit of that because I still want it to look like freckles. I don't want it to look like moles. Okay, next random fact. I fucking hated sports growing up. And the thing is, growing up in Sweden, there's this very strong sports mentality. Like when you're a kid, it's very like, everybody does sports, basically. And if you don't, you're like a little bit of a weirdo. And I definitely felt that growing up in my hometown, where like floorball was a very big thing. And like in Sweden and like generally in the Nordics, floorball is a very big sport. And so a lot of kids play it, but also that hometown that I'm from has one of the best teams in the country. So I just felt like everybody was like playing either like floorball or football, and I was just not about that life. I hated exercise, and I kind of still do, but now I'm a grown up and I realize that it's good for me, so I can still manage. I'm gonna go over that again to do it sometimes. But so for me, it was always about either being outside and playing or playing video games. That was like me growing up. Like when I discovered The Sims, I wouldn't go out for weeks. And nobody made me. Like my parents, it wasn't like they were typical parents where they were like, go out and play, kids should be outside. And I was like, yeah. Okay, next fact is, okay, I am a huge reality TV addict. Like I have seen probably all the Real Housewives of all the goddamn states. I have seen all the Kardashian episodes. I've seen all the spin-offs as well. Anyways, love reality TV. Like, I love Love Island. I love Paradise Hotel. I love anything that has people in it and that is real. I will watch. I love Shahs of Sunset. Oh my God, if you haven't watched Shahs of Sunset, it's one of the most entertaining shit. And I think, like, I've always enjoyed reality TV, but I think it started with Jersey Shore. Oh my God. I will forever miss Jersey Shore. That is just the way it'll be. Okay, next thing is, I don't know if people know this because I think it's just one of those things where I don't really feel the need to tell people, but I'm a huge Beyonce fan. I'm a huge Beyonce fan. And I think that one of my next tattoos will be a tribute to her. And the thing is, I don't talk about the fact that I'm a fan a lot because I am not a stan. Like, I am not a part of the Beehive. I am not obsessed with her. I don't buy her merch. I'm not obsessed with like her life. I'm not obsessed with whoever she's married to. I'm not obsessed with her kids. I'm not obsessed with like where she vacations. I'm not obsessed with that. I just really enjoy her music, and I've been listening to her ever since she was a part of Destiny's Child, like in the beginning of their career. She's always been on my playlist. So I'm a big Bee fan. I don't really care though when people are like, oh, Beyonce's overrated, Beyonce's this, Beyonce's that. JC didn't cheat, it was all PR. I don't care. It's a great fucking album. Who cares? Who cares? Listen to the music and enjoy it. That's what it's here for. Sorry for getting aggressive. Okay. Last one, while I apply my lip product, this is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Cabo. Last one is, I found my first gray hair, I think at 18 or 19. So I'm totally going gray haired very quickly. I'll show you. They start kind of like right here. Wait, where are they? All of a sudden I can't find those. Maybe I have more on the other side. Wait, give me a second. I think I have more like on this side. I don't know. I have many of them, but for some reason I can't seem to find them right now. But they're like all across the sides of my head and also in the back. Thank fuck I can't see them in the back. I don't care about them too much, to be honest. It's fine. Anyways, this is the finished look. I like it. I like hers more because her pink was way more like on your face. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope it was fun, and please come around next time again. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. See ya in the next one.